What's going on, everybody? Just got back in from the studio with my man J5. Follow him on Twitter, JFIVEMUSIK. You know, we were just kicking it, and I came home and I've been thinking about blogging, you know, doing a little video blog for a while now. And, you know, just wanted to kick it off. I always talk about how, you know, important music is to knowing, you know, about a person. And if you know what kind of music people listen to, you usually know what kind of person they are. So, what I wanted to do was just like start off my video blogging journey with my top 10 favorite songs. And you already know, if you know me, which you might not yet, a top 10 favorite songs list is kind of impossible. But you know, I went through my mental Rolodex and went on YouTube and iTunes and just tried to find out the songs that's like, man, I know I'm gonna run that back a bunch of times. I know that song is gonna make me feel that certain way in my chest, which is like, oh man, it's crazy. So let me get right into it. It's no particular order, but what I got first, Luther Vandross, A House Is Not a Home. And this is, man, big Luther. It's pretty much my favorite song of all time, because it's crazy. The intro is crazy, the concept is crazy. A house is not a home. You know, a chair is still a chair, but a house is not a home. You know, if you're not there, if I climb the stairs and turn the key and you're not there, that's beautiful. So, the next one, Black Butterfly, Deniece Williams. This has been one of my favorite songs since I was in probably the second grade. I still don't even really know what it's about. I don't even know what it's about, but that's probably, that's number 2 on the list that I got here right now. Superwoman, Karen White. That's gonna sound crazy, but you know, I don't care. That's good music. So Superwoman, you know, what she said, I got the eggs early in the morning. I put breakfast on your table. Make sure that your coffee has the sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy. Blah, blah, blah. But she was just talking like, man, you don't appreciate nothing I do. I got your paper, I got your toast done lightly. All that's missing is the morning kiss that you know used to greet me. Man, I love that song. I could listen to it a million times. I got Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, from one of my top 10 favorite movies, Armageddon. That song is the truth of all truth, written by the great Diane Warren, who is my new favorite songwriter. Let me see what else we got here. Tupac, Pain. You know, So Much Pain, from one of my top 5 favorite movies, Above the Rim. I'll get into those in another video. But Pain, They Never Take Me Alive. What do you say? I Can't Help But Notice Your Pain. It Runs Deep. Share It With Me. Like, that's so classic to me. Songs that just have classic parts. Not even about the lyrics, but just classic parts. It Runs Deep. Share It With Me. It's crazy. And this song snuck on the list because, like I said, I can't really have a top 10 because there's a million songs that I've heard in my life. But Loving It, Little Brother, everybody knows it off the Lil Wayne mixtape, but I'm talking about the original one. They both dope, but Loving It is a classic, instant classic. Ninth Wonder on the beat. Alright. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Phyllis Hyman, You Know How to Love Me. Black, 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 that. You know, that's my joint right there. You know, I love Phyllis Hyman. Her music. I never heard a Phyllis Hyman song that I didn't like, so shout out to my mom for that. Let me see. Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me, is obviously one of my favorite songs of all time. What's the 411? I bought the cassette tape last summer at a garage sale, and it just kind of opened my eyes to the tape, to the music. Cause I've heard What's the 411, but when you buy the tape, you pop the tape in, it's a whole different experience. What else we got? We got Kanye West, Roses. Man, that's my favorite song on the album. On an already great classic Late Registration album. Roses, instead of sending flowers, we the roses. You know, the concept was great. The lyrics were great. You know, bitches, you smoking reefer. My favorite line. And then what else we got? Monica, Before You Walk Out of My Life. That's, what's that? 4th grade? I'm not sure, but it was a while back. And that's Monica. When she came out with I don't know, something. I can't think of the name of the song. One of those songs that she just did. Everything to Me. When she came out with that, I was like, okay, that's good stuff. That's good Monica. But Before You Walk Out of My Life, the first album or second album is classic Monica. Just a little girl, but about to be a woman. You know, I want to be treated like a woman. You know, I'm young, but I want that respect. And she really did it with the music, so you had to respect her. And her voice was crazy and still is. So, just to run it back, House Is Not a Home, my favorite song ever. Black Butterfly, Denise Williams. Superwoman, Karen White. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Aerosmith. Tupac, Pain. Loving It, Little Brother. Phyllis Hyman, You Know How to Love Me. Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me, What's the 411. Kanye West, Roses. Monica, Before You Walk Out of My Life. That's just a quick glimpse into my my top 10 favorite songs. It could be, I could have another top 10 tomorrow, and it could be just as feasible to me, but I'm gonna go with that top 10, and that can kind of give you a glimpse into, what I'm about or whatever. So JB is the truth.com. Coming soon. Holla at your boy. Follow me on Twitter at JBIZTU. Oh, my bad. JBIZTRUTH. And peace. More videos on the way. Holla at your boy.